My name is Locho, and this is DB Trader channel where we discuss everything about online trading tips and tricks on how to keep you more profitable and consistent on a daily basis. I've been getting some constant messages from my DM, and people are asking me that I've tried this bot and I've lost a lot of money. Why is this bot losing so much? And they constant keep on committing the same mistake unknowingly over and over again. And so I saw it's good for me to make this video because handling one person at a time will take me a lot of time, maybe even 1 year. So I decided to make this video for at least to be able to address this problem once and for all. And so there are 10 mistakes that people commit every single day, and more basically for online traders. And if you are one among these people who are committing this mistake, then you need to watch this video 10 times so that you don't commit the same mistake. But before we jump into today's video, please ensure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and leave a comment in the section below. Because by doing that, you will be in the draw to win my super bot. If you want a free bot, please ensure you check my description on how you can get it. And finally, before we do that, please let us choose our winner for today. So I'm going to use this video here to choose my winner, this one for payment. And then I'll drop the link here. Already I've dropped it. So I want to choose my winner for today and let it go through the comments. And let me pick the winner. So Duncan Maina is my winner for today. Please ensure you email me with this particular email with the specific names, and then I'll be able to give you a super bot. Congratulations anyway for becoming a winner for today. Now, let's now dive into our today's video. Now, statistics shows that 90% of online traders is that they always fail because of committing this particular mistake. And I want to share with you quickly these mistakes because these mistakes, they really affect most of us so much. And but also equally, one thing you need to know, we need to learn from our mistakes. So when you're committing a mistake and you don't learn, then that's become a very big challenge. So equally, you need to know how to learn from a particular mistake. So mistake number one that most online trader commit is trading without a stop loss. So if you're trading without a stop loss, that is quite a stupid thing that you can be able to do as a trader, because most of the bots that are made nowadays might have a stop loss of maybe $1,000, and maybe you say let it just trade at that particular point, and as I go to pick maybe a cup of water, and just within those few particular minutes that you are actually not you are lazing around, then you realize that when you come back that your account has been depleted within those particular few minutes. Okay, but you realize that if you had set earlier your stop loss, then you will not have blown your account. Then you realize that many people will start blaming the people who made the bot or complain about the bot concerning it losing. Now, so if you had set a stop loss earlier, you realize that maybe you'll have only just lost maybe 2% or 1% of your account. Because when you're setting a stop loss, you realize you set it to a particular level. So it's quite very important that when you are trading, you need to set your stop loss. That is the first thing as a trader, that you need to set your stop loss. Okay, because most of the time when we create our account, they always indicate for us a disclaimer, and most of the time we always fail to read the disclaimer, because one of it is that you should be very willing to lose your entire account. So I challenge you to go back and try to read on that. Okay. Okay, so point number two, or let me try to show you how you can do that depending on the board that you have. For instance, on this one, there's a maximum acceptable loss. So I've set it to 500 because my account is 1,400. This is a virtual account. And then I just expected profit to 1,000, and the win amount, which is a stake, or initial amount, which is a stake, is 0.35. And we are trading on the rise. So if your account is quite very small, and for example you have $100, I would suggest that you put $10. If you expected your expected profit, for example, you can put 10. So I want to show you something on this so that you understand what I'm saying. If your stop loss is 10, for example, I don't know if this trade has, let me see how this, okay, good. So if, for instance, here where my cursor is, you realize that this bot lost, this one lost, and lost. It has lost 4 times, and the fifth time it bought 560. So that means that this is, let me guess, 1, then this is 2, then this is 3, 4, 5, then plus this 10. So if you put your 10, then it will not go beyond this. When it buy 560 and it loses, you will not be able to lose again. So that means your account will only lose $10 and the remaining amount will remain. So that's the advantage of using a stop loss. Okay. So point number two is when you're trading with this particular account, then what you need to do is that most of us always want to begin with a big account. So maybe you have a savings of $100, and so you want to start with a big account, or you have a savings of $500. So you go buy about maybe $20,000, and then maybe you borrow a certain amount of money, or maybe you are saving $1,000. So when you start, you have high chances and hope that this bot is going to win. Okay, and so it becomes quite challenging on that particular case, because this is a highly risk kinds of trade. So you will end up either losing or blowing, because you want to stake maybe $100, and if you have $1,000, then it means it can only lose 4 times, and then you're done with your account. So it's good to, according to my advice, that you take a smaller account, for example, $10 to $30. Try to trade it to reach $50 or $100, then withdraw that particular amount. You will have learned. But high chances that mostly 100% I guarantee are going to lose that amount of money on the platform, because they are not experienced trader, and they will trade with either emotions or greed. So they end up losing all that particular amount. Okay, so that is one thing that you need to understand. So those are mistakes that basically you will make them when you are a new trader. Number three is many people will essentially want that they watch a YouTube video, and then they will feel like now I have the real skills to trade, and they want to be rich very quick. So once they have watched it, then they will come and try to trade exactly on real account, but they don't have the psychology, and they don't have the experience of what it takes to trade on real account. For example, Usain Bolt did not just wake up one day and he was becoming the fastest man on earth. It means he had to put effort and time to train himself to be the fastest man on earth. Okay? So you can't just watch a video online, or maybe someone has posted a video online, and then you feel like now I have the skills and I can be able to trade a certain amount of money online. All right. Mistake number 4 is that many people don't take time to practice on demo account. They take 1 hour of testing their bot on demo account and see that the bot maybe is winning, and jump directly into trading. So later you hear that I lost maybe 50, 100, $500 and so on, and you wonder. So you need to pick a certain strategy, for example, rise and fall, test it for about 1 month, try jump indices or continuous indices, maybe VIX 10 or 25 or 75 or 100, or try even daily reset indices with different volatilities and document them. Each strategy, for example, if you choose jump indices, you can decide to trade on volatility 100. Practice it 1 month, document it, then analyze if whatever you have documented is consistent. If the bot has more wins, then you will be able to conclude on that. Okay? Because one thing about bot is that it will work well, especially with the new accounts. And if the bot is brand new, you realize that after a few trades or the next day, it will start to lose. Even small profit that maybe you had gotten in the previous day, it will be consumed on that or eaten up by the bot the next day. So if you don't have the statistic to analyze and the strategy, then it will be quite very difficult to trade. So you need to write down the strategies, document it for a certain period of time on the demo account, and then you will feel like now I am able to trade, and that will be okay, rather than just doing it 1 hour then jump into real account and start to trade. Mistake number 5 that people commit is that they jump from one strategy to another. So you try maybe rise fall, it fails, then you want to try touch no touch, then you leave it, but you don't take time to study that. How does that particular strategy work? Okay, and the reason why many people do that is because they are not patient. Okay, one thing you need to know that not every strategy is 100%. So, but you look at the win-loss ratio. If it's giving you maybe 70 to 20% win ratio, then use it. It's a very good strategy. Don't expect to be winning always. Okay. Strategy number 6 is many online traders will always want to give up because maybe the bot lost, it has been on a losing trend. So you want to quit. If you have such kind of mentality, then you'll be quitting on everything, even relationship, even jobs that you do. So quitting is not something that an online trader should have. You need to reason out as a person. For example, someone who is drowning, you will have to try to struggle his way out of the water. Okay, and clutch on things that if he feels that if I catch on this thing, then I'll be able to come out of that particular water. Okay. Another bad thing that online traders always have is greed and over trading. when you have a trading plan, then you need to overcome this, because there is a point when you feel that I've reached my daily target and you're saying, let me just trade $1. And you realize when you trade that $1, then you lose even 10 times than that. So overtrading is one another factor that is usually led out by greed. So greed comes first, then you start to overtrade. So that is one of also the worst mistake a trader can be able to do. Which number are we? That was number 6. Number 7 is that you always need to clear out your incognito tab. Oh, sorry, trade in incognito tab. Or if you are just trading in a normal browser, then you need to clear your browsing history so that the broker may not be able to know actually what you are doing. And then number 9, if I'm not wrong, is the internet speed. You need to check your internet speed very well. For example, uh, I think I made a video on that, how to test your internet speed, and I want to show you 2 ways on which you can do that. So you can just Google and test your internet speed, and most of the time the best time to trade is usually uh, after 10, because most of people are going to sleep and the internet, we are not competing with many people on the internet, or the internet is not being accessed by many people because most of the people are either asleep and so on. So you need to look at the upload speed, the upload speed, the download speed, and the latency. I have a video made for this. You can still go and watch it. So like this one, for upload, it's a bit low. We need at least 5, but the speed is not bad. Number 2, when you are on this particular platform, you need to check this particular network, the network status. When you see this one indicating yellow or red, please don't trade, because it will be very difficult for the bot to execute its own trade because of the low internet speed, because the execution of the bot is entirely dependent on the speed of the internet at that particular time. So those are the 2 things you really need to check. So most of you don't check on the internet speed, come place your trade and realize that the bot is really losing. Okay, so please ensure you do that so that you can be able to be consistent and a profitable online trader. Okay, and one thing I want to show you as an online trader is when you're creating your account, they always indicate for you this. And this is usually a warning for most of us, but we usually don't read this particular warning because of maybe laziness and failure to understand. So the warning is usually that the financial trading services offered on this site is only suitable for customers who accept the possibility of losing the money they invest and who understand and have experience of risk involved in the purchase of financial contracts. So transactions in financial contract carry high degree of risk. If the contract you purchase expires, is worthless, you will lose all your investment, which includes the contract premium. So please, when you're coming to trade on binary options, which is a high risk kind of investment, please ensure you read this clearly and understand. Read this and understand clearly, because you are gonna lose all your amount. So if you're not willing to lose a certain amount of money in your account, please don't invest that amount of money in that particular account. All right, so thank you so much. If I continue, this video will be very long, and I'm going to consistently keep you giving you tips and tricks on how you can be able to trade online safe and be consistent and profitable online trader. So thank you so much for watching. Please ensure you give this video a thumbs up and like this video, uh, subscribe to the channels to this channel, and also leave a comment in the section below. So thank you so much. See you in my next video.